on tour for sure. So there's going to be nerves aplenty to start this, as that big opportunity is there for one of these ladies to come and grab a gold medal. The question is, who's it going to be? Dominique Schaefer will get us started. Let's play pickleball. And again, just to be clear, if you're new here, best 2 out of 3 for singles. So we used to do best 3 out of 5. There were some 5-game singles thrillers that just were epic and really, really a grind for the players. Good start for Kaitlyn, and the Happy Gilmore serve is alive and well, stepping into that.
I love it. Her and Eric Onsens.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
2-0.
Great deep return from Schaefer. And I've got a tournament update here. And here we go. Michael Lloyd won Lloyd Alipin 11-1, 11-1 over Mo Alhouni. And Michael Lloyd shows up and grabs the bronze in men's singles. We'll have Fed, who spent about 20 minutes up here in the booth with us. He loves our perch, playing against the upstart Zane Ford. We'll have that a little later in the program. But congrats to Michael Lloyd. That's a great start for his campaign. Kaitlyn Christian on it early here. 4 for her. Dom still looking for her first point on Championship Sunday. Oh my, and the spin. And they haven't played a match in singles that counted until right now. Great inside out forehand from Kaitlyn Christian. 5-0.
6-0.
And now 6.
Really strong cross-court backhand there from Dominique. Kaitlyn's been trying to run around it a little bit when she can, but really good start from her. She's really staying low and powerful and through these groundies.
Pretty.
Oh. Held it and curled it back. I like that.
Yeah, Kaitlyn's covering line, and that ball's nowhere near. Great shot from Dom to get on the scoreboard, and sometimes just getting rid of the ugly 0 is all you need to get going. So we'll see if that inspires Dom here.
And she's coming in a little bit more. We'd seen some timeout coaching in that Helena match from Sophia about trying to come in, because that slugfest was kind of 50-50 a lot of the way.
Beautiful from Dom Schaefer. So a lot less nervous and a lot more purpose on these ground strokes. This is a beautiful forehand. And just like that, it's Kaitlyn. Schaefer has found a few of her own here. Let's see if she can keep it going. That's the type of rally Schaefer's got to win.
6-3.
What an approach.
Really delicate volley on the run. and still got to the kitchen in a very stable way, brought a lot of visual pressure, and Dominique cooks that out to the right.
7-3.
That's going to go deep, and Kaitlyn relentlessly coming forward, now 8-3.
Woo! Through the court there, but some of Dominique's returns have hit that like back half of the line several times.
And there's that just aggressive grip. We'll have you talk about it after this rally. Whoopsie. And there's the pitfalls of it.
Yeah, sometimes it can. Well, it really helps you create top spin when you go from low to high and brush up on that ball. But other times, if you're out of position or you're not low enough, it can't quite grab. We don't have the strings here. You really need to brush up from low to high.
Most people hear and use a continental. If you can describe what that is called.
That would be a semi-Western grip. So it's almost as if you're putting your paddle flat on the ground and picking it up with that grip and not really alternating from that.
That's the way the construction has to look for Dom to win today.
I mean, the pace on these is incredible, and they're getting in position to strike these back. But really, I mean, that was a really good rally for both individuals there. On the run, she curls that back down at Dominique's feet, who had come into the kitchen on a great approach.
And then she looked over at Sophia, who I'm sure has been saying, come forward, and she ate that one. It was like, your fault.
We saw Sophia trying to whisper a few things there. She may get a stern warning from Anisha.
Yeah, so Anisha's not going to have it. And we are at game point quickly for Kaitlyn Christian, and second timeout called from Dom Schaefer, and Sewing will head to the bench as Dom chucks the paddle into the bag there. And it's wild how Sophia Sewing is very new to pro pickleball here, but very smart. And she's got a lot to learn on her own side, but still to have a voice looking at things, it's so important, Ryan.
It really is, and I know they're friends and training partners down here in South Florida, and having that shared context is kind of maybe 3, 5, 10x more helpful than just having someone who's quote-unquote smart be with you. They know your game. They know some of the pitfalls that you sometimes are susceptible to. So,
yeah, that's a great point. Familiarity is a big part of being a good coach here.
10-3.
So game point for Kaitlyn. And what a way to walk that off. Kaitlyn Christian impressively wins game number 1, 11-3, and she is halfway home to her first ever Carvana PPA Tour title.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
2 sports cars, 1 Mustang in the parking lot that had kind of duct taped lights strung all around.
Oh, let's go.
That was commitment to the cause there.
Oh, rode the rail but doesn't come over. Yeah, I went to a house here in town that was on the Christmas light fight show. Just,
oh wow,
that front yard was ablaze with lights. So love the holiday spirit here. Oh no, absolutely perfect rally from Dom, except the last shot.
Still an improvement keeping the ball in play, I think, and making these longer rallies work for her is going to be an important thing to potentially force this to a game 3.
Again, in terrific position.
Part of being really good is being able to beat a variety of people week in, week out with a variety of styles. You know, it's like you can have elite ground strokes, but if someone doesn't want to play that game with you, you're going to have to switch modes pretty seamlessly.
What a backhand right there. Wow. Just wide for Kaitlyn there. Next up on the docket will be our mixed doubles final between Georgia Johnson and Hayden Patriquin against Andre Diescu and Tina Pisnik. Wow, choosing not to hit overheads there, Ryan.
Yeah, very interesting, but a really good job from Dominique to extend that as much as possible. That flatter put away there from Kaitlyn, but good measured job again in singles. You have a lot more margin, a lot more space. Don't need to force it.
1-0. Point.
Just wide as missed by an inch a couple of times on that sideline.
What a pass. What a pass. And Kaitlyn played that point well. But in singles, sometimes you can play well and hit a good stroke, and they hit a great one, and it's just hats off onto the next.
Exactly.
1-2.
I speak from personal experience when I can hit good, but I rarely hit great in singles.
Singles hurts too, man. Just wide.
That Dominique forehand down the line, I really like. She has a lot of pace with it, but she's playing with margin. That forehand finish up by the head. One of her really good strokes on display today.
2-2. Point.
And Dom has her first lead of the day. We'll see. Kaitlyn looks like she's going to play through it. Wow, that got chaotic, and I thought Kaitlyn had hit a terrific shot off of the ball off the tape, and then a scramble from Dom Schaefer, and it's Kaitlyn Christian calling timeout. So Dom Schaefer ain't going anywhere. She's up 4-2. So can Kaitlyn Christian stem the tide? All set up with a beautiful first volley.
It really was, and you see a little bit of the struggle to be offensive on the backhand side in that midcourt from Dominique. You know, she had that kind of slice volley reset, and if it's not perfect, Kaitlyn's going to have something to work with.
Rough swing at that forehand for Kaitlyn, so she cannot cut into the lead. Again, just best 2 out of 3 for singles. Desperate times.
Yeah, on the run, two-handed backhand cross. Kind of tripped Kaitlyn up, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, and the first volley just not nearly good enough from Kaitlyn there. Wow, what a drop from Kaitlyn Christian. As I love it. Man, Dom has not been rewarded for her more aggressive posture here. Just up 2. Kisses off the tape and goes deep, and Christian finally off 2.
3-4.
Ripped. Wow.
Didn't have much angle either from the middle of the court, and she just got that one up and down in a hurry.
Controlled backhand down the line, plenty of pace, plenty of margin, and 5-3 Schaefer.
I should have mentioned this earlier, but I really prefer Dominique going down the line with her forehand and making Kaitlyn try to hit that aggressive two-handed backhand pass. But when she's bringing it across, Kaitlyn's using her forehand and moving in really quickly. And then she's forced to hit a two-handed backhand out of her own corner.
What an approach shot there from Kaitlyn Christian. Schaefer just lucky to get there, let alone do anything special with it. And Christian's within 1.
4-5.
Oh, no.
She had 3 opportunities, Dave.
Did she? Wow, she's there. Unbelievable scrappiness from Dominique Schaefer, and she gets the ball back.
Make them hit. Great job by Dominique, hustling all over the court.
5-5.
Very nifty shot. Not trying to do too much with it. Held it a little bit. Again, didn't have too much angle, but really, I mean, that's why you see the ground strokes of Dominique really bring her to the top so far.
Gets the lead back here in game 2.
6-5.
And a very high level of difficulty to hit a drop volley stretched out like that. And Dominique Schaefer pushes right back after Kaitlyn got this tied up.
Look at the shape on that. Great camera angle from our crew. So hard to do that when it's coming down at your hip, down at your knee.
You've been asking for a forehand down the line, sir? Well, there you...
As a pro pickleball player, aches and pains can really affect my game. That's why I use Lycart, a once-a-day patch that provides relief from acute pain due to minor strains and sprains.
Lycart's diclofenac topical system 1.3% is a prescription NSAID medication indicated for the topical treatment of acute pain due to minor strains, sprains, and contusions. Lycart may cause risk of serious cardiovascular events, including heart attack and stroke, which can be fatal, and gastrointestinal events. Do not use if you've recently had coronary artery bypass surgery, gastrointestinal bleeding, an asthma attack, hives, or are allergic to aspirin or any other NSAIDs. Do not use Lycart on broken skin. Most serious side effects include, but are not limited to, heart problems, liver problems, kidney problems, skin reactions, nausea, and dizziness. Stop Lycart and get emergency medical help right away if you experience shortness of breath or trouble breathing, chest pain, weakness in one part or side of your body, slurred speech, or swelling of the face or throat. Before taking Lycart, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions, including if you have liver or kidney problems, have high blood pressure, have asthma, are pregnant, or plan to become pregnant.
Talk to your doctor about Lycart today. For more information, including valuable patient savings programs, visit Lycart.com.
Here we go, 8-5 Schaefer.
Wow. That's some rackets experience there to take that ball and truly land it in the kitchen with a little bit of backspin.
Maybe Dom's teaching our drop shot class. That was special. And this is a lady that did not come to the net hardly at all in her semifinal. Kaitlyn learned something at the break, even though she didn't commit to covering down the line, but her length got her there. Earned a short return, but found the net on the angle. Dominique Schaefer trying to get this one to go the distance.
9-5.
Just deep on the forehand.
You called it out. Referee timeout.
Okay.
We have a challenge of the alcohol. The alcohol.
Can I challenge?
5-9. We'll now proceed to video review.
And Onisha's the outcome here.
After review, the call on the court stands. The ball is out. Challenge is lost. Timeout is lost. No timeouts remaining. No timeouts remaining for a Zoom play at side out 5-9.
Go ahead real quick on that answer.
The men are gonna come in just a little bit more automatically if they have a solid or a good return.
My goodness, inside out on point.
Some of the Kaitlyn ground strokes, especially in game one, were crispy like that, and you don't typically run someone off the court in a championship match.
She's there. Oh, and pulls it back cross court, but doesn't find the court. And Kaitlyn has gone to school here. She's covering down the line on the first pass every time. Now within 2.
And that slight inside out forehand has let her down twice in big moments here in this game. Pulling off of it a little bit. Typically so low, so stable as she approaches that ball.
9-7.
Wow, and just sprays a return well wide. Can't believe it. And Dominique Schaefer has come back all the way to a game point here. Oh my. Ball off the tape. Wow, what a shot from Kaitlyn Christian. She was hanging on for dear life.
In that time, Dominique does ask head ref Monisha Smith if she saw that, but she couldn't even challenge either way.
That was her only option there, as both players are out of timeouts. That's great pressure, not just sitting back here at big moments. So second game point for Dom. Wow, just a wicked angle from Kaitlyn Christian. Saves the second game point against, and again, both ladies going for it here, Ryan.
I love it. I think they're trying to bring it to their opponent and not just relying on an unforced or something like that. They are trying to win this rally.
Can't get her feet set there, and Kaitlyn Christian is within 1. And indeed, we are tied at 10. It's going to take extra pickleball to win game 2, and now Kaitlyn Christian is 2 points from a title after saving 2 game points against. And threads the needle, and we are at match point for Kaitlyn Christian.
11-10.
Oh, but can't get there. Knew it would come on that side, but too much pace. Clutch from Dom Schaefer.
10-11.
Changes it up. She's been going across a lot with the two-handed backhand. Nice pass.
Yeah, took advantage of a short return there and had options galore.
11-11.
Oh my, and misses a routine volley. And we are now at game point number 3 for Schaefer.
Serving at 12.
Kaitlyn is on the pattern again, so it's a puzzle to solve every time you step on the court.
It truly is, and you can't rely just purely on what they've been doing because they may want to change it up. You can't necessarily go full send on the other thing. Almost curled it.
That was close. Okay, it's going to take at least 14 here. What a battle.
12-12.
And Kaitlyn Christian has earned match point number 2. And that misses, and Kaitlyn Christian, welcome to the winner's circle for the very first time on the Carvana PPA Tour. After 3 silvers, it's all gold for Kaitlyn Christian. We'll give her the trophy when we come back. Congrats to KC and congrats to Dom Schaefer for her best result on the PPA Tour as well.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Daytona Beach Open here in Holly Hill. Dave Fleming is standing by on the court with the trophy.
Kaitlyn Christian, your first ever Carvana PPA Tour title. Congratulations to you. How good does that sound?
It sounds amazing. Thank you guys so much for making it so much fun to play out here. The atmosphere is incredible. You guys love pickleball here, and it's just super special to have my first gold here. So thank you guys so much.
So Kaitlyn, you win game 1 in pretty convincing fashion, and then game 2, you had to save 3 game points against. What were you meditating about there? I know you get really focused over on the bench. What did you have to do to ultimately take the title?
Look, Dominique's a great player. Congrats to her for making it this far. I just reminded myself to keep composed and to keep going after, show a big presence out there. And sometimes I tend to overplay and get too aggressive, so I just wanted to calm myself down a little bit and just remind myself that I'm playing for gold and to be grateful, happy, and then just go for it.
So this is a great springboard into 2025 for you, winning your first time. What can we be looking for next year? What are your goals for the 2025 campaign that you've gotten off to a great start here?
Yeah, really happy that this will be a springboard into next year. Very happy with the gold. Next year, I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on mixed and doubles, so hopefully you'll see my name a little bit further in the draw there, but excited to keep building on the singles here and just very, very happy to get the gold here.
Well, let's bring in Steve Croak. He's got the trophy. Steve.
On behalf of Daytona, PPA, and the city of Holly Hill, congratulations on an amazing first win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your women's singles champion, Kaitlyn Christian.